And good morning, Shock fans. This is your beloved soldier of the inverted cross, Rip, the full-blown freak show. And well, it's been about an hour and I just got up. So yeah, this isn't a Rip Talks or anything. This is just a little update I wanted to do because hold on, I had a pop up here. Just a little thing I wanted to do, and basically, this is the last recording I'll probably get to do before Christmas for the most part. I think. I mean, there might be something else I get to do. Who knows? There's always a chance, but the thing is, this is pretty much a little update. This is all this is going to be. You guys might have noticed, well, some of you regular watchers, I know there's not many of you, but still thanks. You know, anyone who watches, thank you. I'm not complaining, definitely, because I'm near 6,000 views now. I got like 5,500 something on my videos total, and that's a lot. I'm going by that right now until, if I ever do get, you know, like big ratings or whatever, which I know I probably won't, but that's fine. I'm happy. I'm content with the way things are. The thing I wanted to say was, basically, you probably noticed, some of you guys, that on my Scourge special, which I've been planning forever, it had re-uploaded. What happened, basically, was because when the video started, I had Who's Your Daddy by Lordy playing, because they're my favorite band ever. If you know me, you know that, and I've said it a billion times here. Well, for some reason, they decided it would be cool if they completely took down my video. Completely blocked it. Okay, now, I assumed this was going to be like the same BS with all acknowledged third-party stuff. The Rip and Ozzy Sings thing, series, except for one episode, shows up fine, I'm pretty sure, for everybody else. I know for me, it will always show up because I'm the uploader, but for the fans, I mean. And basically, the other Transformers reviews I've done have never even been flagged for third-party content. And I had the only third-party acknowledgement I ever got on any Transformers reviews was on the Windblade review. I had Jago's thing playing from the old Killer Instinct. I think it was the Jago's thing. And I got flagged for it, and I said acknowledged I had the third-party content, and the video is still up to this day as of this recording. And I had a friend check it for me yesterday, and it was still there. So it basically, I know some of my Rip Talks got affected by it, but I don't know if they've been took down. But there's nothing I can do about fixing those. But the Transformers reviews, like I did with Scourge, since the music occurs at the very beginning, like the first 30 seconds is just the music playing, I'm just going to crop that out for now on, guys. And the thing is, what I want to say was, you'll probably notice in like review 50 or something, I can't remember which it is, we're like at 26 now, I think, plus I got a bunch of specials recorded. You'll notice I had different songs playing besides the Murder Mitten by Seeing Stars, I think, which was the main theme song I used. I ended up using Bad Moon Rising by Morning Ritual. I know I'd get flagged for that, so that's definitely going to have to come out. And Freak Show by, hold on, I'll tell you guys, I want to have all the information for you guys, because I normally come here and I have all the, our casters who did it, but I normally don't have all the information. I wanted to have that. So, the funny little gags, bloopers, and stuff I did, like, you'll notice in the Bumblebee review I do, I have the Princess Kenny theme song playing. I'm like, what? You thought he was going to get a metal intro? You're not going to get to see that now, sadly. That'll be edited out, and you'll be like, what's this idiot talking about? So, I've just filmed my 103rd review, so, like, that many reviews are now doing, be like, what was he talking about? Hope you enjoyed the music, because there isn't any. This is why. You can come back here. I'm not complaining about it, but I got the music, you know, fair and square, bought the disc, CD, got it on my computer, you know what I mean, or if I looked it up on YouTube or anything. The music was fair and square. I wasn't trying to make money off of it. I even did the claim thing where it's like, I'm not making money off this, or I got the music fairly, I'm not using this for a profit, stuff like that, you know, and that's what's annoying to me, because I wasn't making cash off this. This is just something I do for gags. That's I mean, I get if this is my livelihood, and I was like, hey, I'm going to use these people's music without their permission. But I thought, you know, there was still a bit of decency, but as you know, there isn't. And YouTube is just another one of those companies that tries to screw you up the ass, basically. They really do their best to run a lubed up horse cock up your ass, but the people who do YouTube are what make this, you know. if we didn't do this, I mean, sure, you'd come see the big music videos and the movie clips and trailers and all that stuff. But come on, I mean, I get on here every day. The primary reasons I get on here are to see Max Dude's channel, Few Adams Transformers reviews, the Game Grumps. I mean, I come on here with that sort of stuff. That's what I come here for. Other people doing stuff, not just like music movie trailers. I hardly ever even look at music anymore. Lordy's new CD, which I highly suggest, Scare Force 1, was the last CD I even got. So, and that'd been a long time since I got anything. And basically, some more updates. Like I said, this is completely updates. One of the things I was planning on doing was maybe a thing where I talk about just Transformers, like eliminate it from Rip Talks, because Ozzy knows next to nothing about Transformers or anything else for that matter. Just kidding. We love you, little Stingray, buddy. But yeah, it was just, I think Rip Talks just ended up becoming our little funny gags and stuff we say. And see, I'm a little worried about the Christmas special we're doing now, because at the end of it, we have Merry Effing Christmas Play. So, we might get screwed out of that one too. I might have to edit that out. So, I'm really having a lot of editing to do when I do it. And basically, it's going to suck having to do all this, because I have to do this weekly now. I have to trim it, crop it. I know it's not that hard, but I mean, it still sucks to know something you put a lot of work into is going to, you know, you have to cut it, edit it because of other people being. I know some people being offended. I know it's big corporations and money, but like I said, I'm a full-blown supporter of anarchy, anti-government crap. Not violently. I mean, sure, if someone needs their ass kicked, sure, but I mean, what I'm saying though is, it's the people who make this stuff. People who buy the CDs, people who upload. If you don't show that, how are people going to know? I could easily say, hey, check out Lordy. You might like them. Most people are going to go, nah, I don't care. But if you play the song, they're like, hey, that's literally how I got into Lordy. I was looking at Bionicle videos, and someone made a stop motion of Bionicles playing Hard Rock Hallelujah, and I was like, hey, that was a pretty cool song. I'm gonna look these guys up. I ended up getting everything by them, becoming a huge fan. That's how I found my favorite band. And if it wasn't for people being able to make stuff like that, I wouldn't have gotten into the band or found anything, bought anything, you know. So I mean, I'll try to stop ranting about that. It's unfair. I mean, I can easily fix mine. It's Transformers reviews. But let's say someone really put a lot of hard work into their video, and they used a song that they truly loved and put it in there, and they ended up taking it down because of that. Sure, I mean, it's not going to affect me because the Transformers reviews are going to be the same. Crappy. It just sucks that that's the way this works, you know. It just sucks. A friend of mine was explaining to me how it works, and it just sucks that they do this shit to us. But anyway, the other thing I was going to say about the Transformers thing, I'm trying to think of a name for it. I know TF Talk is taken by the TF Fan Page 101, Canadian reviewer, I think. Yeah, shout out, props. I watch all your videos, but I thought about Destron Dialogue. I know V Decepticon, I think, has a Decepticon's thoughts on it. Really cool show. Check it out. But I haven't really, I don't want to call it Rip Talks because we've got Rip Talks, and I thought about Destron Dialogue, or because I use Destron a lot for Transformers. It was like, I guess the Takara name, Japanese name for him back in the G1 era. But if you guys got a suggestion for it, I thought Scourge says, but not enough to really draw fans. I'm probably one of the few Scourge fans out there. But when I do that, it's just going to be talking about the upcoming toy lines, movies, games, whatever is going on at the moment. Me ranting about what Hasbro's done next, talking about Takara figures, Hasbro figures, you know, comparing them. And what really inspired me to do this was Combiner Wars, because it looks awesome. I was really impressed and just wowed by the IDW Transformers that we got. Whoa, Roadbuster. RC, I don't have RC yet, but I've seen so much reviews of her, and I'm on the fence because I love Prime RC, and I've got her already. So, as you seen in the review yesterday, that I put up of Prime RC, my custom, I might not end up getting her, but if I do, she'll be getting a review, probably a special review, so I can get her up even faster. But I'm still trying to consider, you know, like what to do with it, because I've been trying to think of it so I could go and start this like for my New Year's next year, and let that be a new thing I'm working on, because I still haven't gotten, like I said, a video to capture device or whatever they're called to capture games. And my girlfriend got me a Dreamcast as an early Christmas gift and a bunch of games for it. And oh, I want to play Marvel vs. Capcom 2 so badly on here, and not King of Fighters, Marvel vs. SNK, and what else did I got for it? I got the first Soul Calibur. I got a ton of games. Darkstalkers, I'd love to play that on here. Marvel vs. Capcom 1 I suck at, but sure, I'll play it for you guys. I got a lot of games for it, fighter games mostly. My favorite was the SNK one and Marvel vs. Capcom 2. And I mean, it would just be awesome if I could find a way to do this. Like I said, this video might go on a bit, because like I said this morning, I mean, look at that, my cat is still asleep. She slept all night too, because my cat sleeps with me, and she was asleep till like what time was that? It was like she went to bed like 11:30, and I stayed up to like 3 in the morning with my girlfriend playing Skyrim, and ended up she was still asleep then. And so 11:30 to like, I think she woke me up at 6:30, and I got up about 7:30 with her and started recording this as soon as I could. Another thing I want to say, this is just a quick thing. This is the rate I'm watching the NFL Network, and Baltimore's in the wild card right now with Pittsburgh. Come on, I'm really hoping Baltimore gets into the playoffs. We got 2 games left today and next week, and I know a lot of shit's got to go right for us. A lot of shit's got to go right, and it never tends to. But I'm really hoping this is the year they can at least get back to the playoffs. I'm happy they won the Super Bowl, and I hope they're not going to make it through the Broncos or the Patriots probably. But hey, it'd just be nice to see them make it again. I'm tired of being on the outside looking in. I was trying to think of a dirty joke I could make there, but it just didn't come to me. It's too early. Another thing I wanted to say was, let's see what else is on my mind this morning. I don't know if you have going to be doing a New Year's special or not. That'll depend on if me and Aussie can actually get the time, to do it together. Because like I said, Rip Talks has become that sort of thing where we want to do it together. It's one of those things where I'm like, it doesn't feel right anymore without Aussie being on Rip Talks with me. It just feels awkward and weird. And I get, like I said, Rip Talks started out, if you'll go back and watch the earlier episodes, what it's turned into, not like, it hasn't turned into anything like, I'm not saying like, wow, this many years ago it had this many views, and now it's a lot of views. No. What I'm saying is, it really turned into like, I was just going to sit here and talk a little bit, talk about my writing and stuff like that, and then I was like, I probably won't ever do Transformers reviews. I ended up doing that. I probably won't change Rip Talks much. I ended up doing that. I ended up bringing like the silly stuff into it, making it funny. And guys, I still do write, and I don't say it much. I had a drought there for a while, but a few weeks I think it was not this week this Sunday. It's Sunday, so that started a new week. So not the previous week, but the week before, like 2 weeks ago, I guess. Is how I'd word that. I didn't write any poem, and a lot of my projects, it seems like I have fallen behind on, other than the Transformers script thing I write, the little comic fanfic thing. That's still going fine. I take my time with that. I try to write in stuff that makes sense and stuff like that. But that's coming along just fine. I just really wish I could write more on things, but I used to feel like poem books a lot faster, and I guess I had a lot more on my mind, and now I still have a lot on my mind. It's hard to write it because it's just like I change topics. Like one poem book may be really depressing, one may be serious and angry, one may be dark and scary. Some might just be plain old silly, cheesy shock, like kind of like how Lordy does. Like they're shock rock, but they're so silly, they're cheesy. They're not trying to scare you. Like they're like, oh yeah, they're monsters, but look at the songs and the music and stuff, and they're awesome, and they're hair metal sounding. And I love it, and it's just perfect. But that's kind of the style I've tried to do all my life, and that's why I think I like Lordy so much, because when I first heard them, I was like, hey, they sort of remind me of my stuff. Like, not exactly word for word, I'm just saying, like, the tone, the way they go about their work. And it's always been enjoyable writing now, since like 07, so 06, 07, somewhere there, since I started the first poem book. And it's always, I mean, it helped me through a lot, and I'm still looking for a publisher as always. But it's just meant a lot to me, I guess. I mean, a lot of people haven't read my work. A few people who do like it, and I always ask for honest criticism. I don't want people, like, if I read to my girlfriend, I don't want to be like, yeah, it's the best thing I ever read. Like, I know it's not. That's very sweet for someone to say, and it means a lot to me. But I know it's not true when people say, oh, this is the best ever. No, trust me. There's a lot better. I could name things that are better than what I write, but I think it's more with mine. It's more of that. If it was, like I said, if my poetry was put to music, it wouldn't be. It would be, like I said, like Lordy, and by that I mean they're unique. They do what they want. They're not these little mainstream boy bands and pop bands and people who just come out like for a few months, make a few billion, and then quit. Like, it makes no sense why that happens now. I mean, I know it's like teen girls, and I'm like, okay, yeah, teenage girls give the money, that's their business. I know they're not going to be into like Lordy and crap, but the thing that really got me was, I'm going to put this out there, was when the Boston bombing happened, and a bunch of teen girls were like, oh, he's too handsome to be the Boston bomber. Wait a second. You're saying that the guy who killed a bunch of people, blowed up a bunch of people, was too good looking to be the one who did it? Are you fucking retarded? Literally. I mean, what the hell, man? Like, this is why I watch the news, so I have something stupid to point out people's ignorance, because I'm pointing out my own every time I turn this freaking camera on. But watch the news sometimes. There's some really messed up crap going on. There really is. And I thought this is going to end up turning into one of those like freaking 30-minute special things. It's going to end up turning into one of those rants again. Why can't I find the new Ninja Turtles figures at my local Walmart store? Bitch. Calming voices. Anyway, like I said, there's some screwed up crap that goes on in the news. There really is. Like, I don't try to get too much into political views on here and how I feel about things or how I don't feel about things, but, and I'm definitely not getting to the whole like big political issues, because basically, here's the thing: I'm not Democrat, I'm not Republican. I hate both you fags. You're a bunch of whiny children talking about you want what's best for their country, yet you can't agree on simple matters to get one thing passed to help other people. Like I said, this is a broken system. You can pretty much beat the crap out of somebody, go to jail for a short time, and get out. It's literally, unless you really do something bad, like murder or something, you're not going to pull much time. Sex offenders don't pull much time, I mean, unless it's a really brutal thing. And a lot of them get off. The system's broken, like I've said. It's just, it's messed up. It's really messed up. And, like I said, that's why it sickens me, because I know the anarchy I'm talking about probably wouldn't work, because you have to have people actually get along. And I know that the actual everyday people aren't going to get along enough to make it work. But really, I mean, there's people I've heard about that, well, there's a show I was watching, I think it's something, My Neighbor from Hell or something, or Neighbors from Hell or something. And this guy really, until the guy nearly killed someone in the family, in that guy's family, they didn't do anything to him. He tore their fence down, he broke stuff. I mean, and the cops are like, there's nothing we can do about it. What do you work for then? This is what I'm saying. I don't blame the cops because it's not them. It's just the system they work for. And what I'm saying is, you're paying these people to ride around, annoy the crap out of people, give them tickets, and the system's really screwed up. They can't really help with the things that matter. They're out there, they rather shove a lamp up somebody's ass and have to go to sensitivity training, as George Carlin said, than to actually help anybody, is what I mean. It's like, now, okay, how come prostitution is legal in a brothel in Nevada, but in other states it's illegal? Now, the government talks about they want to make money. Okay, legalizing weed, I think it was the stupidest thing ever, but hey, it did down the crime. Now, it didn't, it sure threw a big surprise. People smoke weed and drive now. They did it before, but they were less likely to because it was illegal to have this stuff. So now you got a bunch of potheads driving around like bumper cars. So you're telling me you can legally sell someone weed that will permanently damage their brain even further beyond than it already was, and it's a bad thing for someone to give them an orgasm. Just saying. And you really think about it, it would get these prostitutes off the street that get beaten or strung up on drugs. It would take crime down. It would take STDs down because of scannings and crap. And I don't get it. Like, I don't see how it's... Like, here's the thing. Here's the thing I always compare it to. How come porn stars can have sex and get paid by someone else, a third party, but the person can't pay the other person for it? You see what I'm saying? Like, porn is technically prostitution. I mean, you're paying people to have sex. Wow, topics have shifted. I went from Transformers to Christmas to downright porn. Wow. This is a new life for me. Next time we talk about the Nazis. Just taking a minute to reflect there. But anyway, it just, like I said, the government system is screwed up. It's really screwed up. It's, if you're not married to someone and the government can come in and take your shit away and give it to somebody else, if you're like, leave it to my family or leave it to my wife, you can't, you know, it's stupid. I mean, it's really, that's spawned a bunch of problems. But like, just like with feminists, they were getting mad that there were female characters. There weren't enough female characters in fighting games. Then when they got it, we got them finally, and they were mad because guess what? The thing is about any video game, sex sells. You don't really see a lot of ugly male characters unless they're like deformed, scary monsters or demons or something. But I mean, you look at, like, let's say Soul Calibur, for example. Nightmare's the scary guy in the armor that appeals to like the people who like it like me. Tira is the whole dark girl, almost naked, same thing with Ivy that the guys are going to look at. But then you got characters like Siegfried. I think it's Siegfried. Yeah, I mean, a lot of the male characters they make to be these really muscled up guys with long hair. That's going to appeal to women. Sorry. I hate to break it to you. That's going to appeal to women a lot. Even if they don't play games, they're going to be like, just like with Batman, there's women who like Batman. Men who like Harley Quinn. That's one of those double standards where it's like, we can like it, but you can't. Like, in Street Fighter, Cammy. She's my all-time favorite character. Well, with Akuma. She's tied with Akuma and Evil Ryu, because the thing is, I'm actually really good with Akuma and Evil Ryu. More so Evil Ryu and Ryu, but the thing is with Akuma, there's a few things I have trouble in, attacks and stuff. But I'm good with Cammy, and she's just one of my favorite characters. She's a... This is going to come out badly, but well-developed character. Like, she's got a good backstory. She's a cool character. I like her, and People are like, but the butt, the booty butt. Hey, that's just part of her appeal, her gimmick. That makes you know the character. I just think it's stupid. Like Chun-Li, everybody's like, Chun-Li, you know, I mean, Chun-Li's okay. I mean, I like her. But, I mean, Chun-Li's just really strong and independent. Now, that's what I do like about her. The qualities I do like about her. She's not one of those characters where they try to appeal off her looks. She's a good-looking character. It's just, I mean, they don't, like, try to over-sexualize her by having her, like, completely naked. And, I'm trying to think there was another game with a character like that. I'm really surprised Nintendo didn't get in trouble when they made Mario Strikers and Peach is like in a bikini-looking thing. But there's another game. I can't think of it. I know, like, all superhero characters, male or female, end up in tight clothes and all and stuff like that. Let's see. Yeah, it's up with Killer Instinct. Now, I will say Killer Instinct. It's my all-time favorite game, but it didn't have enough female characters, and now we've got that with Orchid being back, Maya, and Sadira. I haven't got the game yet, but I'll pretty much watch Max Dude play it daily on a daily basis, and I want it so badly. I got the Wii U because, well, there are a couple more fighting games for that I wanted to. Smash Brothers and Pokkens coming out, you know, eventually probably. And all I play is free because I just can't bring myself to pay like a $60 yearly membership to play online with people who are probably just going to cheat. Now, for Killer Instinct, I probably will spring and do that, especially if I can capture the video of me playing other people, because I want to be able to put that out there so you can see my mad skills, bro. But this rant's going on like almost 30 minutes, holy crap, and I might stretch it to 30 minutes, a little over that. Sorry, watching football, or not football, but the NFL Network. I missed last night's game against the Chargers and the 49ers. And I'll show you guys something funny. Hopefully I get this an actual shot. Because I can't see my camera right now. Let me minimize this. Yeah, there. This is the funniest thing I have ever... Hold on. Sorry about the delay, guys. It's just me being an idiot, not knowing how to adjust stuff. Hold on. Scheisse. The power of pi compels you. No, I'm just playing with it. Okay. Shit! I had it. I messed it up there. Let's see if I just move this down like this. I don't know how good in shot this is going to get, but previously, Keeping Up with the Kardashians. Just let that sink in for a moment. I don't know how good that showed up, but it was a bunch of Jinx from Pokemon. Made my day, and no, it's my wallpaper. A friend showed it to me, and very thankful for that because it's hilarious. But last thing I want to say, I'm going to go ahead and end this, guys, to 30 minutes because this is going to be a bitched upload. First of all, I want to say thanks to... I want to say Merry Christmas and thanks to my girlfriend, number one. I want to say special thanks and Merry Christmas to Video Girl 92, the voice of Ozzy, for all the help and doing a really good job as the puppet. And Ozzy's not a puppet. He's a living thing. He just needs voice. Yeah, that. Special thanks to my friends who watch it. Special thanks to all you viewers, random viewers, subscribers. Just have a safe Christmas, guys. And another thing, enough of the. It's pretty obvious I'm not a religious guy, but enough of the happy holidays, or not enough of the happy holidays, because happy holidays was said a long time ago. It's not a bad thing to say if that's what you want to say. But stop being a bunch of pussies and offended by Christmas. How are you offended by freaking Christmas? I mean, it's different if me saying, hey guys. I mean, there's a difference in me saying, hey, Merry Christmas. Even if you don't celebrate it, I wasn't being a douche to you. I was just like, hey, Merry Christmas. Then me turning by and just saying, there's a difference. Stop being pussies and offended by everything. That was another thing that happens on the news that I'm extremely pissed off about, because as a shark artist, my goal is to really piss people off. Don't make my job this easy that I could say Merry Christmas and you want to see me hung from a tree somewhere. Make it difficult on me. Be tough. Grow up here. You cunt pickles. Anyway, Merry Christmas, guys. Have a safe one. Enjoy the ones with your family you can get. I know I'm enjoying them now as I'm getting older. You know, and worrying about, people. I don't want to say that, but I think you guys know what I mean. Like how much time we have left with each other, amongst each other. And I think that goes for everybody. If you've ever lost anyone in your family or just someone you care about, because like I said, if my ICP covers haven't been muted, one of those was a tribute to a friend who passed away who was a big fan of them. And time of years like this, I miss seeing my buddy got that because he was cool, and Christmas really meant a lot to him. Like he said, he didn't get crap for it, but it meant a lot to him. So I kind of understand now as I've gotten older. As a kid, it was just like presents, presents, presents. Now it's like the presents are good, but I still enjoy the moments I have with everyone. So have a safe Christmas, safe New Year's. I think it's pretty obvious, but don't get plastered and then try to drive your freaking car home. There's a lot of people who do that, and it's pathetic and sad. I don't really feel bad for the person who gets drunk and gets their head ripped off in a car accident, but the innocent person they hit and kill, yeah, that's just wrong. So, on a cheerful note, it'll be a new year. I'm still going to try to work on the Transformers Talk thing. If I don't, I've got plenty of reviews for you guys. Plenty more coming, because as of Christmas, I'll have like 7 or 8 new Transformers, maybe 9 or 10. After Christmas, I'll have a ton, because I'll be buying some with the Christmas money. So, yeah, there won't be a shortage of Transformers or anything, guys. So, and there'll still be more Rip Talks and stuff. And hopefully, eventually, I can get gaming on here, too. Again, like I said, this was a video I started out today just to talk about the copyright thing, and it went so much more. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I had fun, and I'm looking forward to the holidays with my family. So, yeah, guys, Merry Christmas. All the other stuff they say. Have a good New Year. And this might be the last new recording that I'll be doing until after the New Year. Like I said, we'll see how things work. But thanks for the views. Thanks for watching. Everyone who watches, every subscriber, everyone on YouTube. Thanks. Just thanks a lot. It means a lot to me. Channel means a lot to me. This is something I mostly just review for myself to look back and say, hey, that was cool. I did that. But for people to actually watch it and stuff, and when they do watch it, thanks. Have a good one, guys. This is your beloved soldier of the inverted cross, the full-blown freak show, Rip, signing off. Farewell, guys. Thanks. Bye.